Saints. It's me, Semaj. I don't know why I'm talking like that. But guess what this is? Episode 10. I need to get one of those, like the little, the thing, like the little sound thing. So I can't barely hear myself, I feel. So I can hit the button and it will be that sound. Because I'm obsessed with that sound. I call it the Onyx horn. If you're from Philly, you remember Onyx, the strip club? They used to do that. No. Okay. It is Tuesday. Recording day. Hello. We are back with another episode. You already know the deal. All the followings and such will be here. Padow. What else? If you are new here, hello. Welcome. You're a saint now. Subscribe. Share it with a friend, a fellow saint, or a sinner, and then we can turn them to saints. If you are back, welcome back, bitch. We're in like men too. Bitch be universal? No? Okay. Also, happy Women's International Women's History. Happy Women's History Month. Okay? Last month was Black Women's History Month. This month is Women's History Month. Like all women, but mostly Black women. So I feel great. Okay? I got to be a Black woman with no shame 2 months in a row. And I do it every day, but it's nice when somebody say something to you, you can say, hey, it is Black Women's History Month. Who the are you talking to? It just feels nice. Okay. What else? I think that's it. Follow and blah, blah, blah. Oh my gosh. This is live. Not live happening now, but live premiering now. Hey, I'm probably in there like typing my stuff. If this is live right now and I'm watching this and I know that I am at this very moment, put I tried, y'all. Just put I tried. 'Cause I just don't have nothing else. And then a heart. Also, my mother's in the chat. So say hello to my mother. Hi, Mom. Don't be weird to her, else I have to smack the shit out of somebody. Moving on. Guys, I'm in such a good mood today. I did cut my hair. Yes. And when I say I cut my hair, I don't mean like I went and got it cut. I mean like I actually cut my hair. And you were thinking to yourself, oh my God, Semaj, why would you cut your hair? What is wrong with you? I'm going to tell you. I got drunk. I got in the house at 3:30 in the morning. I said, I'm going to cut my hair. And 3 people told me, do not. And I took the shears and I held my hair out and I said, watch this. As if this meant something to them. I was trying to impress them. I said, watch this, like a fucking magic trick. And I said, and then I had a hair full of hair and I dropped it in my sink. And then I said, that's not bad. So here we are. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't regret it because I used to have a very unnatural and unhealthy relationship to my hair. My blind is sort of open in my office right now. It's driving me nuts. And like when my mom would take me to go get my ends trimmed and such, real quick, y'all on nipple duty. If the shirt slides down a little bit and you start to see like a little bit of my nip, sorry, Dad. My dad will never watch this show ever again. I understand. Just like it and then share it. And I'm sorry. But anyway, just don't put it in the comments. Sorry. If you were here, I would tell you say something. This is why I told him at the live, if you see my nip is coming out, say something to get my attention so I can hurry up and grab it because I don't want to have a Janet Jackson here. Okay. And also you can't see these nips for free. Okay. You cannot. Okay. So if you see them, then I would say something to get my attention, like nipple, like something like that. Moving on. What was I saying? So yeah, I used to have an unnatural, like my mom would take me to get my hair cut. No, she wouldn't. She would take me to get my hair done and they would trim my ends. And I would break into uncontrollable tears in the seat. And my mom would have to explain to me, along with the poor fucking hairdresser, these are dead ends. Your hair cannot grow with them. All I could hear was the scissors. I could feel them cutting. And I could see him dropping it on the floor and I could not take it. So it got to a certain point when I was older and I was like, hey, this shit'll grow back. And when you cut your hair, it grows back and it's healthy and everything. Because I'll tell you right now, I ain't got no dead ends in here. I cut a shitload of my hair off. Y'all saw me last week. My hair was touching my shoulder. I don't remember if I had my hair out last week. I don't think I did. So then y'all didn't see it. If some of you were at the live show that we had last week, then you saw my hair. That might have been the first time I wore my hair out like that in a little minute. Because I had my hair out then. And it was like I was pulling my hair to not get it caught and stuff. And then I cut my hair. And this morning I went to go put my bag on my shoulder. And I did this. And there's nothing there. Just, I was just air. Nothing was there. Nothing at all. So, but I love it. It's very freeing, if I may say. What I'm concerned about is when I go to see my friends and then Lur tells me that I feels need to tell everyone I have a little ass ponytail, as he likes to do, even though he knows that I have cut my hair. Because when I cut my hair into the bob, I put my hair in a ponytail, and he said, "Look at your little ass ponytail." For like 2 weeks straight. We went to a party and he said, "Look at her little ponytail. Semaj got such a little ponytail." Then he recorded a video where he talked about my ponytail. So not happy for that. And I tried to put this in a ponytail. Like this could go. And some on this side could go. Not too much else. But I feel great. Fuck it. I tell you what I can't do. Put the hair back. Okay? So here we find ourselves with a cute little haircut situation. Last week, Friday, we had a live show in Philly. Pod Nation. It was amazing. Shout out to everybody who came out. Shout out to everyone who supported and bought a ticket and came out. It was a good time. I was only stressed because my friend was stressed. But it turned out the night ended up being really good. After party was very nice. I'm gonna be honest. Now that I'm sitting here, that the party was fun, I guess, because I don't really remember the in between. Like my friend had come, shout out Mustard. I sat and talked with him and his lady for a little bit. At what point did I get drunk? Because I was drunk, but I don't even remember buying no. Oh, wait, no. Wait, no. Oh, yes. That. Yes. Yeah, because we took shots in the green room. It was a good time. Yeah, Pod Nation was a great time. Next show is Richmond. And that'll be great too. So, yeah, we did Pod Nation. It was fun. It was a good time. People showed up. They came out. After party was great. Navy Green did their thing, of course, per the usual. Yeah, I stayed. I'm usually a get there a little late, leave very early, or I get there on time. Like if the invitation says 6 and I don't plan to be there long, I get there at 6 because I want everybody here to know if nobody else showed up, I for shit sure showed up. And then I could leave around like 7:30. I showed up on time to this and I didn't leave until literally there was no one left. Like I got home at 3:30 in the morning. Why? But it was a good time. I had fun. Yeah, so I am, and you know what? Some much needed conversations were had afterwards, like, on a personal level. And I feel kind of optimistic and good. And I have carried this energy with me into this week and into this chair / little sofa thing right now. And when I leave here, I will be going to, God damn it, I'll be going to sit on someone else's chair and where I will carry my energy even more there. You're welcome. So that was this weekend. And then, yeah, I came home, cut my hair. And then, so that was that. Me and my friends are doing a fucking dumbass challenge. Sorry, Mom. For the month of March. No sugar. No alcohol. No fucking, no, what was it? Stupid shit. No, let me, I took a screenshot of the dumbass shit. Here we go. March 4th, we started. It says for the next 4 weeks. There's a tag in this shirt that is really driving me nuts. No chips. I don't really eat chips like that. No soda. No white bread. I don't really eat white bread like that unless it's a bagel. No alcohol. What the fuck am I supposed to drink? No alcohol for 4 weeks. My body's going to cave in on itself. And I know that some of you are thinking, hey, if you can't go 4 weeks without alcohol, you might have a problem. And you know what I'm going to tell you respectfully? Mind your fucking business. I like to eat tequila. More water, more veggies, 10,000 steps daily. Here's the problem with this, okay? My Apple Watch, somewhere in my home, I haven't worn it since Charlotte. It doesn't really hold a charge, but that's what counts your steps. So my concern is that I'm going to do all this walking and then like it's not going to be recorded. And if it's not recorded, then it didn't happen. So I'm struggling with that one. More fiber. All I eat is fibery stuff. More lifting weights. I think I left my weights at my mama's house. I need to text her. Actually, this is live. Mom, if my kettlebells and such are at your home, could you please drop a muscle emoji in the comments so that we can get them to me because I need them. You could check the back room. Yeah. It's me talking to my mom on a personal level on this fucking podcast right now. And y'all just got to sit here because like, too bad. But no, seriously, Mom, if you can check the back room and tell me if my kettlebells are back there, that'd be great because I need them. And I think there's something else that I have back there, like workout wise. Like I have none of my workout stuff, but I thought that we bought it here, but I don't have it. So if you could just hit me with the, oh, you can't because you won't have seen this yet to know. Okay. Never mind. No sugar. I just want to eat a goddamn chocolate bar. Okay. More lean protein. Fine. 12, lock in. One of my friends said 13, no thank you. And yet here I find myself. Yesterday had to be the shittiest day. Okay. I have a candy drawer in my fridge. I have mini Reese's. I have Twix. I have Kit Kat. And I have like regular size Reese's. Okay. I had some Hershey's white chocolate, you know, the cookies and cream thing. That one right there. I had that. I ate those. But that's the drawer where I keep all my chocolates that I like. And yesterday, all I wanted to do was eat a Twix. And I couldn't. And I negotiated. I said, listen, I won't eat it, but if I just open the wrapper and I lick it just to get the flavor, does that count? Yes. Because you know what they didn't let me do it. I went to work. I came home. I FaceTimed them, set my phone up. I got a little cup, took the can out the fridge. Excuse me. Went to go crack it open. It's fucking alcohol. Couldn't even have a nice little, because we have these little spicy popsicles at my house. And I've been taking the spicy popsicle and putting it in a cup. And then I take the mango margarita can and I pour it over the popsicle in the glass. Okay. And then I drink it like that. And it is to die for. I would die for it. Okay. Chef's kiss. Couldn't have it. And I said, you know what? It's fine. I'll just eat the popsicle. Fucking sugar. I'm telling you right now, I'm not going to make it. I'm telling you right now. God. I don't have the patience to keep for this. In addition to that, I have fucking cramps. So I just feel like I should be allowed to. And I'm not. And I'm just not. And that's ass. And then my sister came home yesterday. Pineapple and shrimp pizza. We love pie. We don't eat like red meat and pork. She knows I love it. The crust. When she left, all I could smell was the crust. The flaky, buttery crust. Have y'all seen that commercial of the old couple? And they're trying to say flaky, buttery biscuits or something like that. Baked into a flaky, buttery crust. And they cannot say it. The old man spends 1,000 takes just getting it wrong. His wife keeps saying it's just flaky, flaky, buttery crust. Excuse me. And then they were like, you know what? Let's just let her do it. And then she goes to do it. She can't do it either. I'm going to put a picture of them in here. That is one of my favorite commercials. I don't even know I don't even know if like it actually aired. Sorry, y'all know I can't write at the same time. Yeah, I don't even know if it ever aired because they fucked it up so bad. Yeah, moving on. I have two topics that I want to touch on. They kind of tie into each other. Someone wanted me to talk about networking, being a woman and networking. Where's the paper? I have such a potty mouth, guys. It's awful. And it's really not my fault because I get it from my mother. And like, if she would watch her language, then I would be able to watch mine. But she doesn't watch hers. So it's hard for me to watch mine because I grew up with this language. I just blame my mom for my bad mouth. Yeah. Anyway, someone said, here we go. Let's talk about women in 2024 and how hard it is to network off social media. Yes, it is, I think. Yeah. Okay. So I think networking in general can be hard depending on the person. I was just talking to somebody about how like when I go into spaces and stuff or like a room, sometimes I don't off the rip introduce myself because one, I used to hate having to say my name. So now sometimes if I have to say it, like on my previous podcast, I remember when we got to like season 2, I said, I think that we shouldn't introduce ourselves and say our name anymore. And she's like, well, we like literally have to. And I said, I don't really think we do. I think we just can introduce the show. We don't necessarily have to say our names. I lost that battle, so we had to say them. But there's a very tiny piece of me who just hates having to say my name. I've gotten better, but I don't walk in a room like yelling, hey, everybody, my name is Semaj. Like, I don't do that. So then also when I go in rooms and there's people who either come in who don't know me, or if I go somewhere and I don't know them, unless I absolutely have to, I do not, like, I know someone who immediately will off the rip just be like, hey, my name is so-and-so. I can't do that. And when I see her do it, I'm like, damn, I should be doing that. I could do that. I did say last weekend that I was going to start doing it because I need to. I absolutely need to. I think now that I'm in this space of needing people to know who I am and my name. If I hit this again, I'm telling you right now, I'm shut the damn camera off. I have to do it now. So I've kind of gotten a little bit better. But something about it, I just can't. It gives me a little bit of anxiety. So I think that's a large portion of networking, right? Because how can you network if you don't tell someone your name, or if you don't feel comfortable saying your name or doing an introduction? That right there will F you up every time. However, I think sometimes it's harder for women to network. I think it's harder for women to network with women because there's this unspoken, sort of spoken thing where sometimes women, I think we've gotten better, but women, you think that there's room for all of us here. You know what I mean? Like, there are 1,000 people this is one of my topics that I was going to talk about coming up. We all have a goddamn podcast. Okay. You are not special. I'm going to do a podcast tonight. I work on a podcast. I used to have a podcast. One of the people, Lionel, used to have 2 podcasts. I can name you 4 podcasts right now. Everyone has a podcast. The market is heavily saturated. So you don't have to be an asshole and gatekeep things or like not want to work with people because you think that their following will be better than yours or is better than yours. You should always, I keep a person around me who has a larger following than me because you can help me. You have a larger platform than I do. You have a larger audience than I do. So I can absolutely work with you on something and it'll help me out. And it'll also help you out. And we're working together and it's 2 black people bringing each other up and it's a good time. Black people be weird. A black person said this. I'm not saying that you're weird. I'm just saying that there's this thing. It's the crab in the barrel mentality. And we got to get over that because that sucks. And y'all, people complain about white people trying to keep us down, but we keep ourselves down. The white people really ain't got to do nothing but sit back and watch us tear each other apart. And they know that. And what y'all be doing? Tearing each other apart in front of them. And they be sitting there chilling, making money off of us. So I think it's harder for women to network with women because stop being an asshole. Tell the lady that you want to work with her. If you think somebody is cool, tell her that you think she's cool. Hit someone up and say something. To me, I think that's the harder networking thing. There was a topic during the live show Friday about women not really giving each other, and I know some people hate this term, but giving each other their flowers anymore. And I think that's true. Like, I try to make it a habit of complimenting something. And you know how black people compliment, or black women, they just point something out on you, like, I got this pink top on, but like my boobs out. And they'll be like, okay, boobs. And you just know she's talking to you. Okay. Or she'll be like, okay, hair. I see you, hair. That right there. We got to get back to doing that. Because I would take a compliment from a woman over a man any day. And that's not me being gay. That's just because I know somebody like, bitch, you gay. Yes, but that's not what that was. That was just in general. Because women will feed a compliment. They know how to feed the soul and the spirit. Men just be so ass.com with it. Like, it gotta say something about, I don't know, touching your ass or something. It's always bing bong and never take me out. Never let me take you out to dinner. And I just am so tired of bing bong. It's always bing bong. Episode name. But yeah, I think that there's that. And then I think that women networking with men isn't really a thing, right? Like, I think it's rare if you see like a man and a woman collaborating on something. You always see a man with his homeboys collaborating. Homeboys, who am I? A man with his friends collaborating on something, or just other men. And you'll see women with other women, but I don't often see the mesh, which is part of the reason why I love my network, because there's 2 men, there's 2 women, there's 3 men, there's 2 women, there's 4 men if we include Dave, and I can't leave out Dave. And there's 2 women, but we all work, together to kind of get to the same goal here. And I like that. Other than that, I'm going to be honest and say, I can't really speak much to it being difficult networking. What did she say? On social media? Forgive me, sis. What was it? Networking on social media, she said she had an issue with? Hold on. How hard it is. And she meant this shit. She said, let's talk about women. And that's all caps. In 2024. And the rest of this is all caps. And how hard it is to network off social media. I'm going to be honest. I think it's harder to network in person. Because, again, I got to talk to your face and say my name and introduce myself and all that kind of stuff. I would much rather slide up on a damn story and be like, hey, I think you're cool. We should link. Let's do brunch. And I honestly think this ties into the theme of the year, which was, it's the year of the yes and going for things and making ourselves uncomfortable. It's a me season. This is your me season. This is my me season. If you want to work with somebody, I think you just kind of get to the point. I'm so sorry, y'all, where you have to, I'm not going to say this eloquently because I don't know how. I could say gravitas, but it just won't do it. Have the balls to like get up and say something. Open your mouth. You want to work with somebody, you just got to do it. You have to, what was last week's quote? Bring a fork everywhere you go, or if they don't give you a seat at the table, you bring a folding chair. Shirley Chisholm. I think that's what you got to do. Part of networking on social media and networking anywhere at all is bringing a folding chair. Networking is simply inserting yourself into other people's business and making it work for you. So I think it's hard because we're just this generation of my people. We are doing things that our parents was not doing. Like one of the things that my mom said that she admired about my generation is that if we want something, we are going to get it. we will find a way to go out and get it. If we wanted, like this whole content creator thing and social media wasn't a thing when she was young, but she has seen me, many times, like I'm stressed because I got to edit or I got to do this or I got to do that. I'm posting on Instagram, like people, I be with the boys doing TikToks and stuff. That was not my bag a couple of years ago. But now, like I have a goal that I'm trying to get to. I'm trying to build a brand here. So you got to do some stuff that you're uncomfortable with. Never did I ever think I'd be on a stage in front of over 100 people. Here I find myself because this is what needs to be done. And when you do things like that, when you do stuff outside of your comfort zone, you meet people that you wouldn't ordinarily meet because you have stepped out of your norm. So I think part of the reason why it's so hard to network on social media is because you have not yet taken the step to branch out. Now, if you have done that, and people aren't biting, it could be something in your approach. If you just hitting people up and being like, "Hey, yo, bitch, why would I go DMX? Why would that enter my brain to do?" God, let's start over. Why would I just do that just now? I'm sick. If you just, hit people up and you're just being kind of rough, because I don't want to use the A word, like not ass, but aggressive. I want to use that word. If you just, being a little harsh or brash, that could be a reason why people aren't so eager to work with you. I'm not saying that you are. Again, I don't know. I'm just thinking of why it would be difficult for you to network in this time. Because I think now we're especially in a time of networking, but we're figuring it out because we're kind of making the rules as we go along. Like we are the blueprint because people weren't doing this before we were doing it. So I think, excuse me, y'all heard that? I think it's going to be hard because the networking thing is just so, if I could build a brand and never have to say the word network, I'd be happy because I don't want to do it either, but you have to. So I don't know. I don't know why. I agree that it's harder for women, but life is harder for women. You know what I mean? Like you just kind of gotta lace up your shoes and start running to the paper or the collaboration or whatever it is that you're seeking. But I don't necessarily know. I think, well, of course now for me, because I have access to things that I didn't have access to before, it's not as hard for me to network. So when we had our show in Philly, there were like maybe 3 or 4 women who came up to me asking for my information. And then we're like, all right, I'm going to connect with you later. And I thought nothing of it. I said, okay, great. Can't wait to hear from you. And then at the end of the night, I was like, wait a minute. What does that mean? Connect with me. Like, what do they want get my information? Someone said, can I have your information? Like before I leave, I just wanted to grab your information. And like people were following me on Instagram. And that is the new, take my card, like giving each other an Instagram. So I was like, oh, okay. But then I saw who followed me. I'm like, okay, they have a nice following. Let's work. All Black women, beautiful. Let's do it. Hit me up. I want to move this. For some reason, when I'm recording, I look at the middle of this tripod. And I don't know why, because I know the camera is here. Like I'm looking at you now. This is not looking at you. But for some reason, I'm drawn to look at this thing right here. Even though this is you. Irrelevant. ADHD. I got ADHD. I think. I'm certain. So yeah, that is that. But then there's also the whole, like I said, there's room for all of us. But I think that sometimes, or a good amount of times, again, we're getting better. Women have a habit of wanting to keep their shit to themselves. So I'm not going to go out of my way to work with you, because if you have a podcast and I have a podcast and you ask to come on my podcast and then you get some of my followers, they're not going to listen to me anymore. They're going to start listening to you because you have more followers than me and they think you're funnier. Sometimes that's the mindset. And then it starts this whole petty drama and beef and back and forth over like BS. And you think that people have, it's just a bunch of nonsense. And I think that is, that also plays a very large part of why women have a hard time networking. Because sometimes like men don't really care. They just want to fucking sit down and ha ha he and be fucking old and dumb and goofy together. I can't stand them. They just, sometimes I watch like my male friends together and I just want to punch them out. Some of the stuff, they laugh at the stupidest stuff. They be farting. Why they all, yeah, they're just fucking dumb. But because they don't have a care in the world and God created men on a busy day and he forgot to give them common sense, they don't stop to think to be insecure. They just be like, oh, bro, I liked your hat. We should link. And just be dumb. And then what they do, link and then make a podcast and then they be friends and stuff. That's not how my friends did it. But I'm just saying, they just be doing stupid shit is what I'm getting at. So I hope that helped a little bit, or at least, I mean, you just gotta bring your folding chair and your plate and your fork and bring a napkin too, because getting to the grind gets messy. That's a bar. That is a bar. I keep telling y'all I'm a rapper. I keep saying this, literally. Okay. So that then takes me into my next thing that I wanted to talk about, which was when women, I'm uncomfortable sitting in this chair like this. Let's like do this. When women, we gotta stop beefing over stupid ass shit. And then like, if you gonna beef, make it a real beef. Like, don't be doing stupid stuff. So I had an issue with someone, I thought I did, who we talked it out recently to be like, hey, what's tea? What's the problem? Why you don't like me? Why you mad? And we both was like, hey, I have a problem with you. Never had a problem with you. I'm not mad. Let's go get our nails done. We didn't say get our nails done because y'all know I don't pay. I just dropped a new. If you haven't already seen it, then 1, do you even follow me? 2, I just dropped a new highlight today on IG that will be called, it just has the little nail emoji. It's for like the nails of the episode, which is supposed to be note, but something about that just don't bite to me. I really just kind of want to call it nail cam. I wanted to call it mic grippers, but someone said no. But you know what? I think I might do it anyway, and I just won't say anything, and it'll be a secret between y'all, all of y'all, and me, and then that person won't know, even though they follow me and also listen to the show every week. So if you are listening to this and watching this, and I know you are, I'm talking about something else. I'm not talking about the specific thing that you told me not to do that I just said I'm going to do anyway. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Okay. So y'all should see the audio just now for all that is so nothing is even there. Like the line is so small. Whispering into a microphone is my favorite thing to do. And actually, you know what? If you want me to do a little ASMR episode, it won't be the whole thing, but I can do a special little, like a reel thing, or on here it'd be called a short. Either way, just go ahead and type ASMR. If no one types it, I'll be so sad. Please, I really want to do it. Okay, back to what I was saying. So yeah, we kind of like talked and we were like, hey, what's your beef? And there was no beef. Whole time there was no fucking beef. Well, okay, let me say this. I think, if I'm being honest, I think that I think words were exchanged at some point between some people, and now it's people are realizing that is fucking dumb, and we too damn old, and so now it's kind of like, even if you did have something to say, or if I had something to say, let's just kind of ignore the shit and move on. Even though, hand the guy pinky promise Scout's honor, I never had an issue with this person until I thought that this person was saying foul things about me. And then at that point, the Philly came out and I was just, fuck a goat, basically. But But yeah, so we talked it out and spent some time together, and the energy was great. So it kind of has me thinking of like, it kind of sucks when you give your energy, especially negative energy, to someone instead of just having a conversation. I wish I would have followed my first mom a while ago and just had a conversation previously, because I think we spend so much time, especially women, that's who I'm specifically talking to, on stuff that just is not worth it. Like, we all want to win. You know what I mean? I just am so tired of beefing and petty. Like, I'm 100 years. I'm only 30. I'm not 100. But I think we are way too old to be doing the petty beef and stuff. Again, I hope y'all can't see me kicking my foot out, but last week y'all definitely could. I think we're too old to be doing the petty beefs and stuff. Lost my whole train of thought. Jesus Christ. Yeah. Okay. So that's what I was saying. In a situation when, because here's the thing. Okay. Let's start over here. I'm trying to be diplomatic about this. If my friend tells me so-and-so has beef with you, I'm going to believe my friend every time because you're my friend. Why would I think you have ill intent? Why would I think you're lying? Right? If I go to this person or we just, happen upon each other, and then it's like, hey, I don't have beef with you. I heard you had beef with me. And you like, bitch, I ain't never had no beef with you. I don't know where you got that from. So-and-so said that. And I was like, well, so-and-so said you had the beef. Then at this point, it's like, so-and-so, what the fuck? Why is you doing this? As my friend said, you never needed to add me to your plot. This right here, I am not now let me be very clear. I am the plot. Okay? But not for some bullshit. Not to be just some fucking, not for some bullshit. So I think we have to stop. If you think somebody has a problem with you, ask them. If you have a problem with somebody, have the gravitas and the balls and the skazitska. I made that word up years ago. Have the skazitska to say something to me. If you got beef, just say something. Because I think because again, back to networking, me and this person had a beef that neither of us knew about, or neither of us knew why the other person had a beef. So then it stops you from getting to a bag. It stops you from being able to collaborate on stuff. It stops you from being able to network with this person and then use them for their, not use them in a negative way, but use them for their resources so that y'all can both elevate. It's always something more important. There's always a bigger picture, and beef is never the big picture unless you work at a steakhouse or something. Hey-o, I want to roll. That was good. I thought, okay. Yeah, so I think conflict, and I kind of think I'm going to end up having this conversation twice tonight, but if you really have a problem with someone, how big can the issue be if you don't say it to them, right? And then I have a question. Well, I guess I don't really have a question because I already know what I'm going to do, what I need to do, or what the answer is. But when you find out that whole time there was really no beef, it was just someone in your circle who was just like, and again, and I don't know for sure. I don't want to say that I know for sure that this person was like not necessarily lying. I don't want to say she was lying. I think there's some holes in this damn story, and I got caught up in some bullshit that I never need to be a part of. And now I'm trying to uncatch myself up out of it. I'm just trying to get out of it. You know what I mean? That's what I'm trying to say. And, yeah. So now my fear is that my friend is going to think I'm a traitor, because we were very much on this thought process together that, some shady stuff was going on. I hope y'all didn't just hear that door close. And apparently, no shade. Something shady was going on for sure, right? Or else there wouldn't be this whole East Coast, West Coast rivalry. But it's not worth it. In the grand scheme, it's like really not worth it. And that's what I've been telling myself for the last couple of days is that at the end of the day, I don't have time for this shit. I work on 2 podcasts. I have a full-time job. I have a kid. I'm talking about the dog because she's my child. Really, I got 2 kids. And I start classes up next week. And I don't have time for none of this shit. I just don't have time. So if you have a problem with somebody, say it. If you're not going to say it, shut your ass up. And I think that goes for anything, not just people who are in a creative space, obviously. If you in a friend circle, if you in a group chat, if you in a people at work or whatever. Now at work, don't be like stepping up to people and telling people kiss your ass, or like if you got something to say it, and then be saying that I told you to do it, because I did not. I don't want no parts of you in your job. It's a way to say, it's a way, the people at your job don't matter. Just let fucking Lauren have her moment. No one gives a damn about Cheryl. Especially because when you have a job, like if it's corporate or something like that, I guess anywhere, we be 20 something years old with co-workers and we be calling friends, and this bitch is 52. Okay. I have worked, when I was working at my corporate job, my very best friend at the job was like, what age do you get your AARP card? Is it 50? He was literally 50 when I started. I worked there for a year and a half, 2 years. I think about a year and a half. And I was there. I remember him getting his AARP card. I have no business calling this man my bestie. He is 50. He would invite me. We would go like get lunch and stuff together. He would go out and buy breakfast for himself and breakfast for me. And I used to be like, oh my God, I love him so much. Old. Not old like because my mom, like not old because my mother is up in age. Not, oh my God. I'm saying a lot of things. My mother is young. 50 is young. I'm just saying I had that job when my mom wasn't 50 then. I had that job when I was 23. No, I was like 24, 20. I was 24. I was 24 at that job because I turned 25 at that job. And then I turned 26 at that job, I think. Either way, in what world does a 24-year-old and a 50-year-old be friends? You know what I mean? Like, so that's why it just kind of comes back to, it don't matter. It does not matter. And I think for anything at all, I wish this was like an office podcast. If you know this, what I'm about to reference, I just popped my shoulder. Michael Scott was like, don't ever, for any reason, ever, at all, at any time, or any point, at any reason, ever, no matter what the time or the place, for any reason, and he just goes on and on and on and don't say a damn thing. That's what I was about to do. Yeah. At no point in time is it worth your energy, your mental thought, that person's energy, their mental thought. And so long as you are giving negative energy to somebody, you're getting it from somewhere else. And my mom used to say, it takes, what did she say? I would never really listen to her because I wasn't trying to hear it because I just wanted to be mean. It takes twice as much energy to be mean than it does to just be nice, or it takes twice as much energy or something to like frown or have a nasty face than it does if I just smile. Something to the effects of like basically stop being a bitch and be nice to people. But my mother would never say bitch. She would never say that to me. So she was like trying to make it, stick. And as I sit here at this old young age of 30, I guess it didn't stick because I can't even say the shit to y'all. Mom, what is it? Put it in the comments. It takes twice as much to do what to somebody than if you did what to them. And she gonna put it there. And this is live. So she could put it there and then we can react to it. Because I don't know what the hell she be saying. It takes twice. Just like the beast with the backs to the back. Also, Mom, because she be saying this too. What do the beasts do? They put their backs to back. You make the two beats with the back to back. I think that's it. Make the two. I'm not doing this again. Okay. Yeah, so I don't know. We could wrap it up here. Cause I need to my mind is wandering right now. And I don't know why. I am slightly wandered. And I need to get ready soon to go do this other podcast. I can't see what the time is. 6:09 maybe or something. We're right at the 46-minute mark though. Because no one said, do they like the hour episode? Do they not like the hour? Is an hour too much? Do y'all want me to shut the fuck up? Do y'all want me to please don't tell me shut the fuck up. But like if hour is too long, then I will. You know what I mean? Yeah. I was about to say something else. Shit. Yeah, episode 10. We were talking about that. I don't know what the hell. I have to get ready to go to this other show. I don't know. I'm gonna take a picture of. These are the motherfucking new nails. That was a TikTok thing during COVID. Do y'all remember that? No, got it. Okay. Yeah. So this is episode 10. I can't believe I made it to episode 10. I genuinely, at some point. Oh no, I'm editing in the LNL doc. I genuinely thought that at some point I was just going to kind of be over this. Not be over it, but because I've really wanted to I've been wanting to do this for a very long time. Kamala. Because we kind of talked about unity a little bit. Okay. Our shite. Here we go. Our unity. Oh, I'm so sorry. I just was about to be just doing any damn thing. I'm closing the episode out. Per usual, you already know what it is. Who do I think I am? You already know what it is. Why am I talking like this? Right here is going to be where everything goes to follow me. Share it with a friend. Share it with your mama. Share it with somebody you beefing with. If you got beef, I don't know. Grow the shit up and eat it. I don't know. Episode 10, live, manic, chaotic, per the usual. You know what? I appreciate y'all because y'all come back every week. You know something? I wish I knew. I always have at least 50 views on an episode. I would like to get that number higher. My first two, I think I did like 100 something. Whoever those 50 people are that keep tuning in, shout out to you. Can a gay girl get an amen? Yeah. Because y'all come back every week. And sometimes, I think maybe 2 episodes now, this one is included, I have got on this couch and felt like I was just freaking rambling. And I'd be panicked. And then I get people DMing me or sending me messages and stuff saying that they like the episode. And I'm just here trying to be authentic. And authenticity for me is that I clearly freaking have some sort of a, I can't focus. What's the difference? What's ADHD and I got ADHD. That's the one I got. Attention deficit hyper. I have a whole iPad here. Why would I not look it up? I think I have ADHD, undiagnosed, because I don't really know what be going on. And then we already did the Oprah one, huh? Yeah. See what I mean? See what just happened just then? I was talking to y'all about something and then I started talking about something else. And then I was just off of it. And it's just is how it is all the time. There's a quote on here by Jada Pinkett Smith. And I just got air in between my teeth and it gave me a chills. What was I on here looking at? I don't remember. ADHD. Shit. I don't care. I don't care what it means. I think I have it. Somebody put it in the damn comments. I'll read it later. But that right there, Y'all come back every week and I'm still at a damn hour. And y'all listen to me talk and sit here looking like a cutie pie in my outfits. Y'all been asking me, some people have been asking me about just stuff from like what I be wearing and stuff. I am going to make an Amazon storefront or something, like whatever that little affiliate thing is. So like you can just click the link and it'll take you right to it. I will either do it for, I'm going to figure out a way to get it done. Because I don't have that, you know what I mean? I want to tell y'all, but sometimes I either don't remember, although I know exactly where I got all this stuff from. Excuse me. Socks from Amazon, sweatpants from Married to the Mob, top, Shein, tits, my mom. Come on. Hey, yo. Come on. That was good. Okay, let's get out of here. Follow, share with a friend. Episode 10. I did that. My friend said I had to at least make it to episode 13 because apparently the podcast curse or something is like no one makes it to episode 13. We ain't doing that over here. I'm going to make it to episode more than 13. So because we talked about being a woman and standing together and all that kind of stuff, our unity is our strength and our diversity is our power. Madam Vice President. I agree with this. I think, again, this is what I was saying, right? Our unity definitely is our strength because we be tearing each other apart. We don't want to work with each other. Bless you. And then you wonder why the white people buying up the block. Stop being a little bitch ass and work with your fellow black people. Or if you're watching this, work with your fellow. If you work with your people, I couldn't bring myself to say the W word. Work with your people. Yeah. So our unity is our strength. Our diversity is our power. I agree. I watched a clip of the black actors something. It was like something for black actors, and they was like on the red carpet and all this kind of stuff. And it was Issa Rae and a whole bunch of black actors. Everyone was black. Like everybody was black, like, you know, on the carpet and everything. Production, I saw some white people and stuff. And I just got this like thought of, they tried to keep us down so bad and you fucking failed miserably. And so long as we work together and stand together, they will always fail because this is not their country. This is not their land. This is not their shit. It's ours. And it will be ours so long as we stand up and work together and stop killing each other. I can't even go to damn Miami because y'all out there killing people like for no reason. Just being I don't even get started on that. That's our quote for this week. It is Women's History Month. If you're looking at this right now and you have my phone number and you have my address, send me something nice. It's my month. It's Women's History Month. Also, next week is my 1 year with my team on Larry and Lionel. So also send me something for that. If you're watching this and you have my phone number and you have my address, just send me something nice. Also, I'm thinking about getting I don't want to have to go to it though. Never mind. But happy Women's History Month. Hug a woman. You came from a woman. Most of you are women. I love all my women, not in a gay way, just in a normal way. Y'all so gay. And we're going to get out of here. This has been episode 10. Episode 10. My name is Semaj. This has been Girl, We Need to Talk. Thank you for watching. I love you so much.